All right, everyone, welcome back. Tonight, we're going to take a deep dive into a UEFA Nations League match with some serious consequences on the line.
Yeah, Poland and Scotland facing off in Warsaw.
Huge implications.
That's a big one.
And we're here at Tips Moto, ready to break it all down for you, using, of course, our supercomputer and expert analysis to give you the best insights.
Absolutely, yeah.
So let's set the scene. It's Monday night, November 18th, 2024. And the atmosphere at the National Stadium in Warsaw is going to be electric.
Electric.
And it's not just about bragging rights here.
No.
Both teams are fighting tooth and nail for a quarterfinal spot.
Yeah.
And they're trying to avoid the dreaded relegation zone, which is
Big stakes.
huge GE. We've got a teenage Scottish sensation lighting up the field.
Yeah.
Poland's missing their star striker, Lewandowski. And these two teams have a history of serving up some high-scoring thrillers.
They do.
So buckle up, folks. It's going to be a wild ride. So first, let's look at the group dynamics. Currently, both teams are tied at 4 points in Group A. A loss for Scotland is disastrous.
Disaster.
Sends them straight down to League B. Poland has a bit more cushion, but they're feeling the heat as well.
Absolutely.
So let's break down each team, starting with Poland. Known for their attack, but their defense has been
Well,
way, to say the least.
less than stellar, yeah.
They haven't kept a clean sheet in their last 10 matches.
Yeah.
10.
10 matches.
Which is concerning,
Yeah,
especially when you consider the attacking power of the Scots.
exactly. But playing on home turf in Warsaw, the atmosphere is going to be, well, like we said, electric.
It's going to be huge for them.
Huge advantage. And despite missing Lewandowski and Milik, who are both out injured, they've still got some real firepower up front.
Yeah.
Piotr Zielinski, the captain, he's going to be a creative force in the midfield.
Mm-hmm.
Krzysztof Piątek is expected to lead the attack. He's a proven goal scorer.
Oh, absolutely.
And then keep an eye on Sebastian Szymanski, real dynamic presence in the midfield. Adds a bit of unpredictability.
So, shaky defense, powerful attack. Bit of an enigma, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, they are.
Now, let's switch gears to Scotland. Coming off a big win against Croatia.
Huge win.
But their form has been a little inconsistent leading up to that.
A little up and down, you could say. That win against Croatia was much needed, though.
It was.
A real morale booster, after a string of disappointing results. Showed their grit, showed their determination.
Yeah.
And that's what they're going to need if they want to overcome Poland.
Yeah, it's big for them.
However, they still need to find a way to convert that possession into goals.
It's like they have all the pieces.
Yeah.
But they haven't quite figured out how to put the puzzle together.
Great analogy. Their midfield is brimming with talent. You've got John McGinn, who's in scorching form at the moment.
Absolutely.
Young Ben Doak, who we talked about earlier. And then Scott McTominay, who just brings a wealth of versatility and experience.
Mm-hmm.
They just haven't been clinical enough.
And they are facing some challenges. Che Adams is out, injured, and there's a question mark over McGinn's fitness,
Yeah,
which could be a blow to their attack.
it could be, yeah.
Now, looking at the head-to-head history, we can probably expect some fireworks.
Oh, always.
Remember that 3-2 Poland victory a few months ago? End-to-end stuff.
Real thriller.
Both teams showcasing their attacking capabilities.
Absolutely.
So let's tap into the wisdom of our Tips Moto supercomputer.
Our pride and joy.
This thing crunches a crazy amount of data to generate these predictions. And they've got, well, a pretty impressive track record.
We're very proud of it.
So what's the verdict for this match?
Well, after analyzing everything, team form, head-to-head stats, individual player performance, even the weather forecast,
Wow.
our supercomputer predicts a 40% chance of a Poland win, 30% chance of a draw, and a 30% chance of a Scotland victory.
Okay, close.
It is tight.
Yeah.
And we're predicting a scoreline of 2-1 to Poland.
Close one. Why is the supercomputer leaning towards Poland, though? Is it the home advantage, their attack, or maybe Scotland's struggles to finish?
It's a combination of all those factors, really. Poland's home advantage, they're known for finding the back of the net, even without Lewandowski.
Right.
But then you've got Scotland's, they've historically struggled converting those chances.
Yeah.
And both sides, let's be honest, have shown some defensive frailties.
Definitely.
So it all points towards a tight match, potentially with plenty of goals.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
But we think Poland just might edge it out.
Okay, so we got the supercomputer's prediction.
Yes. Welcome back to our deep dive. Before we really dig into the tactics, I think it's worth highlighting some key facts here.
Oh, yeah. Hit me with those game-changing stats. What have you got?
Well, we've talked about Poland's defense.
Yeah.
But it's worth repeating. No clean sheet in their last 10 matches.
Woof.
Yeah, it's a real weakness. And, Scotland will be looking to exploit that.
Oh, absolutely. Desperate for those 3 points to avoid relegation.
Exactly. It's going to be playing on the minds of those Polish defenders.
For sure.
Okay.
But football's a game of momentum, right?
Yeah.
And Scotland, they're coming in hot after that win against Croatia.
Yeah, big win.
Breaking their own 10-match winless streak, I think it was.
Yeah, that's right. It was a big one for them. Not just about the 3 points, but a real statement.
A statement?
Holding off Croatia, keeping a clean sheet.
Yeah.
Maybe a sign of some newfound defensive solidity.
Right.
The question is, can they replicate that against a Polish attack, even without Lewandowski?
I mean, things change so quickly in football.
They do.
That one win can just completely shift the mentality of a team.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's talk goals. We know both teams can score.
Yeah.
But Scotland, they've had this tendency to dominate possession, but not actually put the ball in the net.
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question.
It is.
Yeah.
How do they unlock that clinical edge?
Well, they've got creativity in the midfield.
Yeah, McGinn, Doak.
Exactly, but
Yeah.
they've just lacked that killer instinct. They need to be more ruthless in the final third.
Be more ruthless, yeah.
Poland's defense is shaky. There will be chances. It's about taking those chances,
Capitalizing, yeah.
making them count.
That's the difference between a good team and a great team, I guess.
That's it.
Turn that possession into points. Poland doesn't seem to have a problem finding the back of the net,
No.
even without Lewandowski. What's the secret to their attack?
Their midfield's like an engine room.
Yeah.
You've got Zielinski. He's the orchestrator.
The maestro.
And then Simaski.
Yeah.
Real energy, unpredictable. And of course, up front, you've got Kiotek.
Proven goal scorer?
Exactly. Vulnerable at the back. But their attack is potent.
So we're in for this clash of styles then.
Looks like it.
Free-flowing, attack-minded Scotland against maybe more, pragmatic, counter-attacking Poland.
Could be.
Ooh, tactical chess match. Let's dive into those tactical battles.
Ugh.
Where do you see this match being won or lost?
The midfield battle. Absolutely crucial.
Okay, break that down for me.
So Scotland will be looking to control the tempo, dictate play.
Yeah.
Through their midfield three, McLean, Gilmore, maybe McGinn if he's fit. Good mix of experience and youthful energy there.
They do, yeah.
But they'll need to be at their very best to outmaneuver Poland's midfield.
Because they've got Zielinski.
Zielinski.
He's the key.
He makes them tick.
He does, yeah.
Vision, passing range, unlocks defenses. How do you see that midfield battle going?
Oh, it's going to be fascinating. I think Scotland might try to press high, disrupt Poland's buildup.
Yeah.
But Poland's going to try to exploit those spaces left behind when Scotland's fullbacks push forward.
Right. And Zielinski will be key to that.
Yeah, Zielinski against, whoever Scotland puts in there.
Yeah, that'll be the key battle.
It will. It will.
A real clash of styles.
But what about those defenses? We've talked about how vulnerable both sides are.
We have.
Could this be where the game is won or lost?
It could be. Yeah, absolutely. Poland's young defense will be under immense pressure from Scotland's attack.
For sure.
Doak, McTominay, Christie.
Doak, especially.
Yeah, that pace.
Electric.
Trickery could cause some real problems for those inexperienced defenders. Poland will need to be disciplined, organized.
Yeah. And on the flip side, Scotland's defense has got to deal with Poland's attack.
Right, even without Lewandowski.
Even without him.
They've got the players to punish any mistakes.
They do.
That back four, they'll need to be on high alert, communicate effectively, deal with Piatek, Swiderski, Szymaski.
Oh, yeah, Piatek. He's going to be the focal point.
He is, yeah.
Right.
Shatar and Hanley will have to be at their best. Keep him quiet.
A game of fine margins, isn't it?
It is.
A moment of brilliance. A costly error.
Yeah.
The tension is palpable. Before we get to those final predictions, let's talk about the managers.
Oh, yeah, the tactical masterminds.
The men in the dugout.
Absolutely.
What can you tell us about their styles and how they might approach this one?
Well, for Poland, you've got Czesław Michniewicz,
Yeah.
known for his pragmatism, defensive organization.
Okay.
He prioritizes solidity at the back,
Makes sense.
likes to hit teams on the counter.
Yeah. Given their defensive issues, probably going to be cautious.
I think so.
Frustrate Scotland, and then, bam, hit them on the break.
Classic counter-attacking strategy.
And what about Steve Clark? What's his philosophy?
Well, Clark, he's an attacking manager,
Okay.
believes in possession football, wants his teams on the front foot. creating chances.
Creating chances, yeah.
He's instilled a real belief in this Scotland squad.
Oh, yeah, you can see.
They'll be looking to impose themselves on Poland.
I can see them pressing high.
Yeah. Win the ball back quickly. Cause havoc up front.
So, clash of philosophies then.
It is, yeah.
Defensive pragmatism versus attacking flair. Ooh, a real tactical duel. Just as interesting as what happens on the pitch.
Absolutely. It'll be fascinating to see which manager's tactics prevail. And of course, we here at Tips Moto, we've analyzed all of this.
Oh, of course, of course.
To give you the best betting advice.
We've covered a lot of ground.
We have.
Match facts, tactics, managerial styles.
Mm-hmm.
The anticipation is building. In part 3, we're going to reveal those final predictions.
Yes.
And those all-important betting tips to help you make the most of this thriller. And we're back. The final part of our deep dive into this Poland-Scotland clash. It's prediction time.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, you can always follow along with our analysis on Tips Moto's social media.
Yeah, we're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Get involved. So let's remind everyone what our supercomputer's prediction is.
Right, so after crunching all that data, we're predicting a 40% chance of a Poland win, 30% chance of a draw, and a 30% chance of a Scotland win. Scoreline, 2-1 to Poland.
Tight match.
Yeah.
But someone's got to win. What's your gut feeling? Who takes it?
It's a tough one. But I'm going to go with a narrow Poland victory.
Okay.
I think the home advantage will be key, and even without Lewandowski, their attack is still dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Scotland's defense hasn't been the best, so I think Poland edges it out.
Interesting. See, I'm actually going to go out on a limb here, and I think Scotland might just pull off the upset.
Ooh, okay.
I think that win against Croatia might be the start of something special. And avoiding relegation, that's huge motivation.
Yeah, you're right. And if they can capitalize on Poland's defensive weaknesses, find that clinical edge in front of goal.
Exactly.
It could happen.
It could happen. All right, enough with the speculation. Let's get to the good stuff. Betting tips. Our analysts have been working overtime on this one. What are our top picks?
So, starting off, we're backing Poland to win.
Okay, makes sense.
Odds are good. Home advantage, attacking strength, solid bet.
Solid bet. Now, for those who like a little more excitement, got any spicier picks?
If you're feeling adventurous, we like both teams to score.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Both defenses have looked shaky, and both teams can score goals. Could be a goal fest.
Love it. Now, for the really brave, what's our correct score prediction?
We're sticking with the supercomputer. 2-1 Poland.
Risky, but high reward.
Exactly.
All right, let's talk anytime goal scorers. Who's lighting up the scoreboard?
For Poland, we're going with Krzysztof Piatek.
Mm-hmm.
He's their main man up front, eager to prove himself.
Makes sense. And for Scotland?
If he's fit, we like John McGinn.
He's been on fire lately.
He has. Real difference maker.
Excellent picks. And remember, folks, these are just our suggestions. Always bet responsibly.
And don't forget to check out Tips Moto for the best odds in Kenya.
So there you have it. Our deep dive into the Poland-Scotland showdown. Should be a cracker.
Can't wait to see what happens.
Stay tuned to Tips Moto for all the latest analysis and betting tips. We're on all the socials.
Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Join the conversation.
Because at Tips Moto, we're all about helping you elevate your game. Bet smart, bet with Tips Moto. Enjoy the match, everyone.